North East star Bill Ward heads up the cast of Northern Stage's spring production of Look Back in Anger. John Osborne's 1956 drama about a shocking love triangle debuts next month before embarking on a nationwide tour. Culture met up with the cast during rehearsals when it was given a sneak peek behind the scenes.
Set in 1956?
56, yeah.
Thereabouts. In a bedsit in Derby, we think.
We think, yeah.
Married couple, Jimmy and Alison, and their friend Cliff. And I suppose it's about the disintegration of a relationship, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
And Helena, who is my friend, comes into it.
It seems to me the more we rehearse it, the plot as one would think of a plot is not really so much, in terms of what actually happens in events, it seems to be not as complex as what actually happens emotionally with the characters. Sort of I found anyway over the last couple of weeks rehearsing that the emotional actors arc is actually more complex because nothing really happens. I mean, I do turn up and things happen, but it's much more about the emotional plot line, really.
It's a roller coaster. It's a complete roller coaster, and
It's a fantastic bit of writing.
Yeah.
It's when it was written, and it's I guess it's 50 years old now, but when it was written, it's the kind of the play that changed the course of British theatre history. Really, it kind of completely was the freshest thing that had ever happened at the time, and it completely changed what happened after. As well as kind of being totally different to what happened before. So it's one of those plays that if you kind of had this kind of one of the great plays that this country has ever produced, really. So it's worth seeing just for that, really.
Yeah, and it still stands the test of time. That's the incredible thing, is that it's because it's so well written.
Yeah.
It still engages you completely.
And I guess it's about, isn't it? It's about stuff that is important for people, isn't it? It's about, relationships and betrayal and love and what happens when all of that kind of breaks down, really. And so it's in that sense, it's all of its kind of themes are kind of timeless, really, in that kind of way, aren't they? So these characters go through exactly the same things that all of us go through in our own lives, only to them it's happening in a small bedsit somewhere in Derby.